All the battle cries have been waged and actually put into a play here because now you have Jay-Z, whose face is at the head of this whole inspired change movement. Instead of the NFL, they go ahead and basically awaken people who weren't really paying attention. And Ava Duvernay, I hope I'm saying her name correctly, she's a famed director, producer. She done the show, what's that, Queen Sugar. You know, she did the movie that everybody fell asleep on. The one where Oprah Winfrey was a sage. You know, and she's very loved by black people. Now, when she seen the photograph of Sally Hazelgrove cutting the hair and the locks for change and a better life, talking about this is for better change at Cops and Cupcakes, praising the Chicago police. Wow. Unbelievable. And she definitely put out the Before You See Us, which got all the attention on Netflix. She put out, let's replace the image of the Trump supporter gleefully cutting a young black man's locks to give him a better life with the beauty and majesty of life with locks. If you adorn yourself with natural locks, share your pictures in a hashtag LockLife. I'll star. And she puts out all of her selves on the cover of magazine, from Time magazine to Town and Country, and all of her with her locks. Now, she did a call to action, and thousands of people from all around the world with their locks came out to send photographs of them with their locks and taking pictures of them. One lady was so happy about it, she just jumped out of the Woolworth and just started talking. The lady's name was Ruth. And Ruth decided to come out and says, hey, I've experienced hair discrimination at work, so I waited to lock my hair until I had positions in my autonomy. Currently, I'm an executive director of an HIV/AIDS nonprofit and a doctoral student. My hair is both aesthetically my choice and spiritually meaningful to me. Lock life. And all these women from across the world with their locks came out to express their love and their beauty. She said, I'm living the beautiful and majesty of life with locks. Oh, and your future doctor in a few months. So this movement has started, and she rallied all of the people with locks to go against this terrible idealist. And I do mean terrible. To go out and victimize a group of people based on their hair. Now, needless to say, this event has caused a huge chain reaction to the fact that many people out there didn't even know what to think of it, how it was going down, what is the main common link or bond to the situation. People were just in shock and awe more than anything. Now that they're not in shock and awe anymore, they just like, it's accepted. Other people are like, why is everybody complaining? This is where we've gotten to now as a race of people, as human beings. We don't even care. Don't you know that if someone's discriminating on you because of your hair, that's just one of the other aspects? Normally people who think like that have a very narrow-minded point of view towards you and people of color. Well, all these actions come into play because people get together. They decided that, you know what? I need something here. And you know what I need? I need people that understand me. I need people around me that care. And nothing about this Inspire Change showed anybody that they cared. Now, like I told you, I don't attack charities. You know, because I'm quite sure there's some people there that feel like, hey, we're getting some good things here and nobody ever done nothing or cared anything about me before until this. Now, here's the kicker. The guy that's getting his hair cut in the picture actually comes out and does some type of interview and defends the lady Sally. Because Sally's now being drugged through the mud. And they said, we need to put a spin on this. So they do some fake interview. And that thing went left. It went left. And when I'm telling you it went left, the poor guy who's getting his hair cut was like, it was my decision. I couldn't find nobody to cut my hair for me because I ain't had no money. So she said she'll cut it for me. And that was it, man. I wanted to change. I've been gang banging. I've been doing this and that. And look. And look at that. You got TMZ even involved. They went down there and interviewed this kid at the Crushers gym. And I don't blame this kid at all. But this was set up. Why did TMZ and no one else from Chicago media show up on the scene here and get this interview, right? They send this black youth who went there to get help. This poor guy has to come out to defend Sally Hazelgrove. Why didn't Sally come out and defend herself? She's a grown woman. Not the guy who got his hair cut and he said, I wanted to get my hair cut. If y'all sat down and talked to Sally, oh, Sally, we got to sit down and talk to Sally. Come on, Sally. If y'all know what movie that is, y'all really good. Come on, Sally. I'm supposed to sit down and talk to Sally. Yeah, anyway. I'm thinking about that other movie now. Let's see. She said this was about change and their desire for a better life. Now, if you went to Sally and said, Sally, I want my hair cut, people are not mad at Sally because she cut your hair and you wanted to get your dreads cut. People are upset with Sally because of her actions behind cutting your hair. That's dangerous. It's very dangerous to put out into the world. So perhaps Jay-Z, Meek, Megan, Big Mensa, and Rhapsody can ask Sally Hazelgrove about her thinkings behind the encouragement to cut off young black men's dreads. What was the encouragement behind this? I'm quite sure the world would love to know that. There were photos that was posted near 3 years ago, but resurfaced after Roc Nation and the NFL announced their $200,000 donation to the Crushers Club. So, if you did all of the research, this would have all come up. The fact that she's an all-life supporter and they actually have this kid come out and say all life matters. In the interview, it's another example of how they're using people to push their agenda along. What do anybody got to sit down with Sally for and have a conversation? Sally told us what she felt in her tweet. She told us what she think. Now, if Sally wants to clear Sally's name, Sally need to come back on Twitter. Sally need to go and do her interview and sit down. We don't need to hear from you, bruh. We don't. Because you're just the example. And they're using you as a tool to help clear Sally's name. And we're not going to let them do it. We know the game. So no, we ain't going to let them do it. And having you come out there talking about all lives matter, that's just crap. That's a shame. Where's Jay, who has locks? Is he going to let Sally cut his hair? That's what we want to know. Jay-Z, the NFL, and Roc Nation decided to do this move. Together, they decided to do this move. So together, they share the blunt of this blame. Guy named Kobe. Named after Kobe Bryant come out here and say something crazy like this. That was something I wanted to do. That was my choice. Yes, I know dreadlocks are part of the culture. I just got tired of being profiled as something that I'm not. You got tired of being profiled for something that you're not. And in the same interview, you said you were part of a gang and doing a whole bunch of activity. So you wanted to make a change, and that's why you wanted to cut your hair. And in the same interview, you said, that was something I wanted to do. That was my choice. Yes, I know dreadlocks are a part of culture. I got tired of being profiled as something that I am not. What was you being profiled as? Because you just said you was a gangbanger and you was out here doing all kind of stuff and you wanted to change. So now you got profiled for something that you weren't. Which one is it? Kobe, you're being caught telling two different stories. You're trying to tell the truth and the story at the same time that they told you to say. Mm-hmm. See, Joel D. Anderson was also looking into this and said they might be deleting the tweets and all the, but the likes from that account are worth checking out too. He said a lot of far right talking points, pro crop, pro cop propaganda, and even supporting charges against the man who threatened the cop who fatally shot Laquan McDonald. You see, all of these things are coming to the forefront here. And you can run from it all you want. It's going to come right back at you like a boulder. There's no escape from this. The people are going, until there's justice, people are going to be at unrest. Did you think a Kanye West Sunday service was going to cause people to forget all this stuff? Do you think we didn't know what that was about? Kanye announced that at a last minute thing to try to bring people together and have a peaceful, everybody there having a good time to try to save his boy Jay-Z. Nah, sorry. Because y'all screwed up that inspire change thing. Nah, bruh. We ain't buying that. We know exactly what it is and how it's playing out. And we're going to be right here when it all goes down. Well, we'll see it when it implodes. When all of this decides to implode and everybody's looking around at each other like, what happened? Oh, you know what happened. You know what happened. So, for all of you, which side are you on? Now, as far as a hairstyle choice, me personally, I don't want dreads. I wouldn't want them. I wouldn't want locks on my head. I mean, back in the day, back in, Jesus in them days, they didn't have a hairbrush. They didn't have no grease. Oh, they had natural juices and berries, They ain't had the cut master haircut special, the barbers out there. Get them clippers. Them barber chairs. Quite sure been a lot of people like, I ain't getting, my hair is locking up. They didn't have a lot of choice. So they just made it work. But I don't think I would like my hair flopping around. That's just not me. So that's a personal choice that I'm making. But I ain't going to old Sally who want to cut it for her own personal agenda. Oh, sorry, Sally. You ain't getting me. For the rest of you guys, don't forget, hit up the Cash App. The name's Carcino on the Cash App. Support the page. Click the link in the description box. Hit the Streamlab up. I'm out.